So you stand comfortably, feet shoulder width apart. If you have any compromising or whatever, do the best you can with what you got. Okay? Don't force anything. Find that place where it's comfortable, right? This is known as the athletic stance, right? This is a high horse stance in martial arts, golf, baseball, you name it. It's a form of just this stance, right? So when you're there, take a breath. Just feel where your breath is at. Again, you're unique to yourself, but a lot of people notice that the breath is up here. Okay, just use that as an example. So what we ask you to do now is, and I'm going to give you the side view, you lean forward. If you lean forward, you can kind of feel like, wait a second, my body's getting tense. And then take a breath. And you'll feel, whether you're sitting or standing, I'm compromised. I can't breathe so well, right? Then don't fall, but you can fool around and go a little bit on your heels, not a lot, just a little bit. And again, you can feel how you're compromised, right? So go back to that place where you go, okay, I'm not tight forward, not tight back. Here is where, my breathing is easier. Now we're going to take you to find the spot of tuning in your body. You are not there yet. We're getting there, okay? So now, back to the backwards and forwards. Remember, like a seesaw, right? You go forward and back, gently, not a lot. Don't hurt yourself, but you go forward on your inhale, and on your exhale, you go towards your heels, and you're going to find a spot where I'm not going forward, I'm not going back, and there's a balance spot like a seesaw. And again, it's a skill level. You'll do it today, you say, oh, I got this, and tomorrow you go, ooh, I get more out of it. So find that spot, and when you found that spot, take another breath. So Dr. Bob, Tim, do you want to say anything? You notice a change in your breath?
Just relaxing.
It's relaxing, right. And you're not doing anything. It's just naturally. Now we're going to the secret sweet spot, okay? Now, you have the ball of the foot, and you have the spot where you found that balance. In between that, so if you go a little bit towards the ball of your foot, it's micro movements now, and back to that balance part of the seesaw, right in between, there's a sweet spot. And when you feel that sweet spot, your body relaxes even more. That's known as earth surge. This is now the spot, and it's also known as kidney one, earth surge, and that feeds the brain. That feeds your immune system. That feeds your knees. So once you found that center spot, there's a spot, just go a little bit forward to that ball of the foot, a little bit back to there, right in between. Again, this is much easier to find when you're standing than when you're sitting. So when you're standing, suddenly your body goes, and you found the sweet spot. There you go. Looks like you're finding it, Dr. Bob.
Yeah.
Right?
Dr. Bob's always in the sweet spot, Jeff.
I know, you're on the sweet spot. Tim is the sweet spot.